Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel IoT Frontier. As a part of N3uron playlist, in the previous video we have seen what N3uron is and how to install N3uron. If you haven't watched it yet, click on the top right corner to watch it now. Today I'll be showing you how to configure DLMS Client Module by connecting to a real Landis and Gyr Energy meter. We'll see how we can see the real-time data from energy meter on the N3uron, and also how to enable and send the data to local inbuilt historian powered by MongoDB in N3uron. Finally, we should be able to visualize the historian data in graphical charts. So stay tuned until the end of this video to get all the steps right. First of all, let us discuss what is DLMS. DLMS, or a device language message specification, is a protocol that is used in electricity, water and gas meters globally. It is also known as IEC 62056. Its purpose is to facilitate information exchange between devices regardless of their brand or communication technology they use. So coming back to the tutorial, the DLMS client module in the N3uron enables users to establish connections and retrieve data from any meter that supports the DLMS protocol. This module comes with useful features like the DLMS browser and customizable gateway. Let's get started with the configuration in N3uron. So you need to click on config and go to the modules. Here you need to click on new module and give it a name DLMS client. And here you need to select a module type as DLMS. Once you have done this, click on save. So immediately you can see this module is created. Under the modules, you can click on that module, click on save. The next step is click on the DLMS client and create a new channel for this module. Let's give the name as Landis, and we have to change the host address. So my Landis meter is having this IP address, and once this is done, I'll have to create a device. Click on new device, give the model number as the name. My device model number is ZMD410, and if I expand, it will be asking different names. So first, the name referencing should be short name, client address can be 16, physical address, the last 4 digits of the serial number would be the physical address, and we need to add 1000 to it. So my serial number is 4628 and I'll add 1000 and it will become 5628. And as per the user manual, logical device address is 1 and remaining all can be as it is. So I'll click on save. Once we have saved it, we can go back to browser. So expand this DLMS client, click on browser, select the client here and click on rebrowse. So once you rebrowse, you should be able to see all the data models and data points from which we can pick the tags. So first we can pick from the register, we can pick the L1 voltage instantaneous. So we can pick this and drag and drop to model. Next we can go to data. We can take the electricity ID 1 and drag and drop. After that we can go to clock and pick the clock. Now I'll try to rename these values. So if you go to this instantaneous value, you should be able to see everything has been already filled and you don't have to modify as of now anything, and click on save. Once you have saved it, you can directly go to the real time and check their values. So here you can see the clock value. This is the electricity ID, and this is the static value, and this is the voltage that we can see, and all the quality is shown as good. So this is the real-time data that we are seeing. But what if we want to store the historical data and see under historical charts? So for this, what we can do is go back to the configuration, go back to our model. So in this model, we have to enable the history. So if you see history, we'll be having whether to enable it or not. So if you click on yes, it will ask us to provide a module name. Right now, I don't have any module, for which we have to first create a historian module. So click on this module, then create a new module, give it a name historian. So we have created historian module and change the type to historian. And we can keep everything as it is and click on save. Now under the modules, you should be able to see historian client. And right now there are two types of historians. One is embedded, another is external. So N3uron by default will give you the inbuilt MongoDB as an embedded historian database. So I am also going to use that. That's why I can keep it embedded, and I'll not change anything because these are the correct TCP/IP ports for accessing the MongoDB. And I'll click on save. Now we need to go to DLMS client browser and go to the voltage. So inside the voltage, under the history, you need to enable the history as yes and go back to the module name and provide the historian client. Once we have done this, you can just click on save. Now we can go back to historical. Now under the historical, we need to configure the date mode as current, and interval I'll give as 3 minutes. And here I'll select the raw. I'll drag and drop the voltage. I'll apply this, and immediately I can see for the past few minutes what is the value of voltage in the graphical format. So you can see 233.73, 232.99, and the current value. You can even do auto reload and it will change. Here if you click on this tab, you can see the previous values as well, and you can download this as a CSV. I hope this video has helped you on how to configure DLMS client, create tags, and visualize them in real time as well as using historian. If you have any questions, please post in the comment section below. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep creating content like this. So please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.